Right, this one's called Atmosphere in the German Berlin Hauptbahnof station, just after the 4-0 victory of Germany against Portugal. I think it's their first match as well in the World Cup. In obviously Brazil is a Portuguese-speaking country, so they were almost. Almost the home crowd that they were beating. Listen to this. This is coming into station. On a related matter, look, it's a great place, really nicely built. There's a map of it. The whole country is in jubilation, and it doesn't matter if you're a German or a Turk or a person from Asia living here. They all seem to support the country they live in, which is nice. That's maybe not quite so nice what he's doing to that. I think I'll switch off now. If this happened every day, one could be forgiven for thinking that the Germans are a very nationalistic bunch, but it's really only the football that gets them like this, and the Olympics, and any other sporting event for that matter. And fashing, I mean fashing as in the carnival, not the fascismus, I hasten to add. And they just shout Deutschland. They don't shout Deutschland über alles, whatever you may say. They don't shout that anymore. I haven't heard them singing much of their own national anthem or what have you, like the Polish crowd do. There's general shouting in Deutschland and occasionally, and lots of hooping, honking. I've done this in Poland, yeah, and I've done this in the Czech Republic. Definitely downplayed in the Czech Republic, any kind of reaction. But so I love the way the trains go on these huge bridges. It's straight across the middle of the actual trains come there. That's the platforms and the trains that are hanging there in the air, with everything going on underneath and around them. I think it's wonderful, the architecture there. Here comes the crowd. The Portuguese are here. They're not getting beaten up because everybody probably feels sorry for them after that trouncing. Okay, this is part 3 of the atmosphere of this lovely place. Those, the ones who were making the biggest jubilations have passed by. I think they're just a little bit further up that way. I just went in there to buy a fridge magnet, which I always do, to take home for the missus. who is an avid collector of the fridge magnets I gain in my various travels. One day I should go through the collection. It's not a complete collection because sometimes I can't get them. Oh, here we go. Train's coming in up there. That looks pretty effective actually when you come in through the you come in through the door and you see a train just riding through the middle of this huge hall. That looks pretty good. And I'm also reminded of the way that the football songs tend to be quite well known. You don't want to be suddenly starting off a football chant that nobody knows. You know, you don't want to like have the Vale of the Danube by that famous Romanian composer whose name I can't remember, sung by La Musica, sung by Angela Georgiou. Notoriously difficult to sing that piece. I have difficulty with it every time. Oh look, there's Angela Merkel's Reichstag building and the Angela Merkel's washing machine. Didn't want to go there after all. So there's one person just has to start the thing and the whole station's joining in. That's brilliant. The oi 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 is coming from each side. I must admit I didn't really know that one. This one's Robinson Crusoe here. He's washed up on a desert island. Evidently that must be the only way to get money out of people if you're begging in this city. They've probably seen everything else already. People have, for some reason, he just ran out before the taxi. So here we go. What will we see if we go this way? Obviously we'll see the washing machine up there. People are kicking a ball around. Obviously in the football they must be the Portuguese supporters getting some practice in before their next game because they need it. Just see what's over here. Looking back at the station that way, it's from the other side that I started on. I've done 3 pieces of this. Trust me to go out to something interesting and forget my cameras, my more serious cameras behind, and be left with just a phone to do it on. But the advantages are I can upload it to Facebook more easily from here, which I probably will do gradually. Oh, thank you. Marvellous. Excellent. Self-conscious looking air stewardess just arrived. Nice shape to that one, mine. So there we go. It looks like there's the that's interesting, isn't it? That new building there, the government building, all the new government buildings are on the far side of the river, and here, just to show what's next to this Hauptbahnof, everything's built on quite a big scale because obviously they did have some space to play with after the wall came down. And everything seems to be built on a huge, massive, great big scale here. So, anyhow, there's the old. That's one of the famous Telefernsehturm that had Die Rache des Papstes on it when a cross appeared in the you can see it all in one go now. Just want to go across to see the by the way, you can see the Ampelmann is slightly different here in Berlin to other places. There were even merchandise with the Ampelmann on. He's obviously jaywalking, but the police didn't tell him off. Well, not much anyway. That's Brown Girl in the Ring. What's this? Oh, the Swiss Embassy must be in the middle. Oh, you know all the songs, the one that they're singing now is Boney M's Brown Girl in the Ring, obviously. Right, police presence, mind you, presumably to keep order. There's been watching of these matches in public places with big TV screens all over the place. It looks like there was one over there where the public got together to watch together to get the atmosphere, and there's also one over there where I started from as well, so there seems to have been quite a few set up. Let me just show you the obviously this is the River Spree, giving rise to the German expression see it, don't spree it. But I've got some nice deck chairs out. You can put your towels on them to reserve them if you're a true German. And the people walking over the bridge. Every time I take a film in Berlin, there's always football supporting of some sort going on, even if it's Falke or something. And there's always police around in large numbers. There's a green car. Anyway, I just wanted to go and show you the thing. Now I'm going back now, and I've obviously got to make space available for other things.